Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeannie and I have a long overdue video for you guys. I ordered I can't remember if this was, I think this was a ready to ship from Macaron wax melts. It was either, I can't remember if it was RTS or pre-order. I think it was an RTS. So I got this, I want to say last month, and I just haven't had time to film a video. So I have two kind of smaller hauls that I'm going to share with you today. I have Macaron wax melts, and I picked up a few things from Lavender and Speckles last week. So, or 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, something like that. So let's just dive into what I got from Macaron wax melts. This is the first time I've ever ordered from them. So that's very exciting. I have used, we'll go over this one because I got two of these somewhere in here. I wanted to see how they were performed in my house. I used them in my office. This first one is root beer wackadoodle. So it's root beer, monster cookie, and sugar, royal sugar cookie. And these are in like they're little macaron shapes. And this, I can tell you, this scent really performed very well in here. This is the only one I've used. And this is a really, really nice creamy root beer scent. I used, there were 6 in here, so I used 2 little shapes, 1 in each of my warmers. Performed very well all day. Great scent. So this next one is Mint Condition Spearmint Royal Sugar Cookies Strawberry Pound Cake type. And these are little green macarons. Is it macaroon or macaron? It's macaron, right? That, I just opened this bag and you could smell it just coming out of here. It is definitely like a spearmint minty heavy. But those cookies, that royal sugar cookie with that mint is lovely. Not getting too much of the strawberry right now. A little bit, but not too much. I like that one. I don't know if I ordered 2 of these or not. If I didn't, I'm going to have to get that one again. Next one I got was, I got 3 of these because this was like a bomb pop kind of deal. It's born on the 4th of July. It's cherry slush, blue raspberry, and lemonade. And look how cute. And because I don't think I had these. I don't think I've had these since July, have I? I mean, since the 4th of July. Maybe I have. But I didn't warm this on the 4th of July. I can't remember when I got this order. Yeah, this is just a really nice, like, bomb pop smell. It is. My nose itches. It's just that cherry slushy. My daughter's over there. It's just that cherry slush. Cherry, raspberry, lemon kind of scent. Very citrusy. I don't know that it's super strong right now, but I'm going to let those cure. Maybe this will be my, what's after? Is it? I never remember. I think it's Labor Day. That's in at the beginning of September is Labor Day. Maybe I'll save those for Labor Day. I had another root beer wackadoodle. I really like that scent a lot. And then I got another strawberry. No, that's 2 totally different. Okay, so that's a mint condition. And then this is strawberry lime fluff. And that is strawberry jam, Florida key lime pie, and marshmallow bomb. And if you've watched me, you know I'm like key lime. It's like an obsession at this point. Okay, but the key lime isn't like that tart key lime. I think because of the marshmallow, it kind of softens it up. And I'm not getting a lot of the strawberry. It's just like a creamy lime or a marshmallowy lime. Yeah, we'll try it. Hopefully it comes through when it's melting. Next one I got was Mystic Woods. And this is like a tan kind of color. And it's a bewitching blend of icy vanilla, sacred Palo Santo, creating an ethereal escape into nature's most magical and serene depths. This is a really nice Palo Santo blend. And these, I just want to say, these bags are super thick. These are really, really good bags. Like, these are bags you don't need a double bag. If you do, but double bag, I don't. So you definitely get the Palo Santo. There has to be something else in there besides Palo and vanilla. But it's nice. Very kind of masculine leaning. Really, really lovely scent. I like that a lot. That'll be more for the fall blend. For more of a fall melt for me. But that's very nice. Mystical Woods. I guess I only got one of these. I got one of pecan pie or pecan pie, however you say it. It's buttery crust, gooey pecan, and rich caramel filling. My youngest is a sucker for pecan pie. She loves it. I get a lot of the caramel right off the bat. Like, it is sweet, sugary caramel. So if you don't like sweet, sugary caramel, you would not like this. But it's really nice. That's a really lovely bakery. You do get some of that pie crust in there. I don't know, there's not a whole lot of nuttiness from the pecans. Maybe you can smell it, but it's not, the caramel is the predominant note in this one. So if you don't like caramel, this probably is not for you. We do like caramel. We like butter pecan scents, things like that. So we will definitely enjoy warming that. That's a cute, like, it's two-toned wax. It's like white and brown. That's cute. Those are samples. I got 2 of Gentleman's Club. And that is a sophisticated blend of earthy Palo Santo, rich Santal, layered with smooth, nostalgic notes of pipe tobacco and sweet maraschino cherry. I love tobacco and cherry together, as long as it's not the medicinal cherry. That's nice. That's a really nice tobacco. It is tobacco forward, so if you don't like that note, I know that's kind of, some people don't like that, but I love tobacco and wax. I love it. I don't get so much of the maraschino cherry. I get the Santal and a little bit of the Palo Santo, but mostly I'm just picking up a really nice tobacco scent. So I will melt that and be excited. I love tobacco scents. Next one is Butter Brickle, and it's rich, buttery, sweet toffee. And I love these scents for fall. When the window's open and it's not kind of like choking you out. And that, like, that's buttery. Like, you can almost taste the butter in there. It's like, again, it's just a rich, super sweet candied scent. I really like that one. That's another brown wax. And then we have a theme. There's a lot of brown wax. The last one I have was Badger State Cocoa. This is peppermint, hot cocoa, and marshmallow smoothie. I always like to try if anybody offers like a peppermint mocha scent. I'm here for it. Coffee lover, love coffee, love peppermint and coffee. That's a nice blend. You get the peppermint right off the bat, but you can still smell the coffee in there. It's not, the peppermint doesn't overtake the coffee. And the coffee's not like a bitter coffee where it's overtaking the peppermint. It's just a nice, it's like almost like a smooth blended coffee. And the marshmallow, it just is probably making it just a little bit sweeter. That is lovely. So can't wait to try that one. Let me put this. Oh, and this is their, they did send a thank you card. Put this box right over here. And then I got a couple samples. I got a sample in strawberry sweet tea. And that is strawberry soda pop, and southern sweet tea. I love tea blends. Oh, that is like it's like strawberry tea, like a very fruity, if you've ever made like a fruit tea. That's what that smells like. That's really good. I like that a lot. I'm going to have to melt that pretty soon. And then the last one I got was, for a sample, is Grinch Girls Strawberry Mischief. This is a playful swirl of frosty air and sweet berries inspired by strawberry snowflakes. And I think that is a Bath & Body Works dupe. I did have that candle somewhere. I don't know if I melted it or not. And that really does smell very, very similar to strawberry snowflakes. Almost spot on, if not spot on. And I do like that scent. That's lovely. That's nice. I like that a lot. So that was my Macaron wax melts order. And then Lavender and Speckles that was my last order. I was like, I'm not purchasing any more wax. It's summer. I don't need anything else. Blah, 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 blah. 2 weeks ago, Lavender and Speckles had a sale, and there were like certain bundles. Like she had this bundle on sale, this bundle. It was a bakery or a non-bakery bundle. And I think it was $15 or $17. I cannot remember. It was a great price. So I was like, I need to go in. All the bakery was sold out, which is totally fine. I got non-bakery. When, I was taking a chance, because you never know what you're going to get with non-bakery. And I am not disappointed in the least. These scents are absolutely amazing. and it was packaged very well. It has been out of the package for, I threw some boxes away yesterday just to get rid of the boxes. It was a smaller order, so I moved some boxes around. It was wonderfully packaged. If they are broken, it is because of me and moving the wax around. Thank you, Beth, for sending these to me. But the first one I have is Cozy Barbershop. And this is Barbershop, Basil Leaf, Bergamot, and Woodsy Spice, blended with Fireside Marshmallow. Wouldn't be a video without the damn dogs barking. First of all, I've had a few barbershop blends. I don't normally tend to go for barbershop blends at all. I do like Rose Girls Barbershop. And I now like Lavender and Speckles. She's growling. I can hear her growling. She's like really mad. Hold on. I'm going to go see what's going on. So if you need a guard dog, definitely get a Chihuahua. Back to wax. Cozy Barbershop, Lavender and Speckles. This is, I can't even describe this blend. You do get so Barbershop is Basil Leaf, Bergamot, and Woodsy Spice. And then this is blended with Fireside Marshmallow. So you do get the citrusy of the bergamot and like some woodsy in there. But blended with the marshmallow, it's just like almost like a unisex, beautiful, like cologne perfume. That is stunning. I am always surprised. I shouldn't be at this point by Beth's blends, but this is phenomenal. Next one I got was Rocks and Mountains. This is Beach Marshmallow, Roasted Pine Cones, Cedar Musk, and Lavender. When I saw this, I was like, oh boy, it's lavender, and I'm not a huge fan of lavender. But when you add roasted pine cones to the mix with the beach marshmallow, like you get the beach marshmallow with like the salty sea air and the creaminess of the marshmallow. You get roasted pine cones. It is woodsy, so that must be cedar musk. But there's just like if you didn't know there was lavender in here, you wouldn't know. If I saw this without the scent notes on it, I would pick this up. My goodness, that is a beautiful scent. That is so good. So good. This one is Words of a Gentleman. I did not get to go in and place an order when Beth was doing the Pride and Prejudice orders and pre-orders. So I was very excited to see this. And this is from the Pride and Prejudice when she was doing those blends. And this is By the Fireplace type Cashmere Cedar and Marshmallow Fireside. So kind of similar scent notes to the one I just had. But totally different, completely different scent. Oh, well, no roasted pine cones. Oh, this is so good. You get... It's the cedar. It's the cedar is like that really sweet woodsy note, but with by the fireplace. And the marshmallow fireside, it makes it sweeter. That is so good. I am signed up for customs with Beth, so I really need to go back and watch a bunch of people's videos to see what I want to order for customs. That would definitely be, a custom, and there's one more in here that definitely would also be a custom. This next one is, do you play pianoforte? And that is Antique Shop, which is books, vanilla, sugar, pink sugar, fireside marshmallow, and then beach marshmallow, hint of tobacco rose, and lavender tea. Again, with the lavender, I was like, oh God, oh boy, oh no. It's like a rose tea blend. And it's beautiful. I cannot wait to warm this. I cannot wait to see how this performs on warm. Oh my God. That rose, you do get the rose. So if you don't like rose, you may not like this, but it's not a strong hit you in the face, choke you out rose. It's just like 40% there, and then that, like, it's tobacco rose, so it's like a perfumey, beautiful rose. Again, you'd get a hint of the lavender, but the beach marshmallow makes it sweet. And whatever the blend of Antique Shop is, I would love to smell that blend on its own, or that oil on its own. That's beautiful. I think all of these might be customs. Really, they're all great blends. The next and last one that I got was Papa. And I did take the liberty of taking 4 pieces out of here and warming this, because when I opened the box and I saw this, I smelt it, and I texted, Beth is in our Round Robin group, so I let her know the feelings that I had for this. And so my father, and I spoke about this, I don't know, in a video, I don't remember which one. I love tobacco scents because my dad used to smoke a pipe. And going into the tobacco stores with him, that smell reminds me of my dad. It brings me right back to being with him. And, you know, when he was in there and he'd smell the different tobaccos, or you know, be in there buying a new pipe. This is Papa, and it's black cherry chai and pipe smoke. And my dad's favorite pipe tobacco was cherry tobacco in his pipe. This is beyond a huge scent memory for me. You get the spice of the black cherry chai, but you get it in with the tobacco. This is exactly what cherry pipe tobacco smells like. If you ever get a chance and you like the smell of tobacco, walk into like a cigar store or a tobacco shop that sells pipe tobacco, you will not regret it. It's kind of overwhelming at first because there's you get the smell of the humidors, which are the cases that they keep like cigars in, but then you also get the smell of the tobacco, the smell of leather, the smell of which there's no leather in here. I'm just saying if you would walk into a shop, those are all the smells that kind of hit you. But I remember being little, maybe 7 or 8, and I can see the glass containers that the tobacco was in, and when my dad would open it and take out the tobacco to put in a bag to take home, that is this smell. That just brings back my entire childhood, being with my dad. So there was a sample, but I put it away in my sample container. And I forget what it was, but the sample was phenomenal too. Before I start crying and get all sappy, that was my Small But Mighty Lavender and Speckles haul, and my, I don't know, I'd say a mid-sized Macaron wax melts haul. So Macaron wax melts, they are performing very well. I only used 2 pieces in this room. One in I have a warmer on my desk, and then one in the dog mom warmer over here. That one, that is a pink zebra warmer. But that was my entire haul. I would like to try to get another video in today. I have my empties, and I also have that I've been trying to film forever, and I don't have time because there's so much, these huge baskets full of wax that I'm trying to melt all summer. So I would like to get one of those videos done at least today. But that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys watching. If you've watched so far, drop a comment down below if you've tried Macaron wax melts, or if you've tried any of those scents from Lavender and Speckles. I know we just did the all those questions, the tag questions that everybody did. I did them as well, and there was one question that was like nostalgic scents, or I can't remember. It was nostalgia or relaxing. If you can tell, I'm definitely that nostalgic. I mean, nostalgic scents relax me, but they also, but I'm definitely that nostalgic girl. That's why I love wax. It takes me back to a time and a place. And I love trying new vendors or trying new scents from vendors, because these guys are out here killing it. All these people, all these small businesses, when you try their wax, I mean, just the scents and the smells and the way that they blend things so beautifully, and they transport you literally back to a moment in time, and you can picture it and see it in your head. It is it's amazing to me, and I'm grateful for the scent of smell, and my olfactory nerves are working. So that's all I have. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week. It is only Tuesday, July 15th. It is my puppy's birthday, so he is 3 today. I may have to go get him a cookie or something, because I'm not going to make a dog cake. I'm not that bakery smart. Or I should have learned how to make dog treats for him, you think? Probably, but I'm not going to do that today. It's like 6 o'clock. So that's all I had for you guys today. I'm going to stop talking. I am tired. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.